So I have wanted to, I've created a few new features, as you can see from the blog, and this is just going to be like a mash of the major ones I've added. So first is the pickups, which would be either vases or drawers, which can be broken or opened. Reveal either a red or a blue pickup, health relating to the red pickups relating to health, and the blue pickups relating to the mana. So when they're picked up, it will basically, well, obviously I'm at full health, so you can't really see it, but you would heal or gain mana back um, as the pickups. I won't break anymore because I'm currently running into a bug where it might crash the game, which I do not want to do while I'm showing this off. Um, then, yeah, next I'll show the basic inventory system. So as you can see, if you haven't seen already anyway, in the bottom left hand corner, there is an inventory taskbar. So when I press space, you'll see my well, you can't see it on the thing, but basically you'll see my mouse, see your mouse, and then you can interact within the inventory space. And when I left click on the picked up item, it will again drop it after being picked up to allow me to interact with it once again if I needed to. And then if I press space again, I return back to controlling the player again. So for an example, I have my reliquary arm relic. So if I either walked up and picked it up, you can see it there. And if I press space, and basically if you look closely, I am hovering over the object icon, and then once I left click, it'll basically drop it from where my cursor is. So it's either that way, or I can, as it say, pick up a physical object. If I press to pick it up, I picked it up and then press F again. Oh well, it didn't do it, but usually sometimes it will pick up and be placed into the inventory space. But yeah, that's basically the premise of the inventory system. Eventually, with the keys, once they've been added, basically when they'll get picked up, and obviously there's multiple keys in the game, master keys and then the regular door keys. What will happen is that they will stack within the inventory, and in the one of the image corners there'll be a number of how many keys of that specific key has been collected. So now I'll show you the respawn system that I've now implemented into my game. Again, I'm just going to show this in the editor because it's been a bit bugging the build version at the moment. So just with a few complications, but anyway. So we'll show this off by triggering these enemies when I get into this trigger area here. So it will make these enemies move and come and attack me. And so basically when I will die, I will go to the last known save location of where I was. So that would be at the entrance for this one. And then, or it would be from a door that I've transitioned from. So should be spawn, as you can see here. So now I've respawned. So yeah, that's now been added. So there's no longer, I don't have to close the game now, so that's good. And there's more playability with that now. So, and the health and the mana is restored. But yeah, that is So to show the last new feature that I've added, which is the second part of the enemies spawning in the hallway level and the drop item system from an enemy once they've been killed. I have to basically show this within the editor version rather than like a build, because currently I'm just having a bit of a problem with the spawn locations of the player of transitioning. So I'm just going to show it like this from a just from using the what's it called, the current camera location spawn. So just to show it the idea of it. So once we spawn in, eventually, um, so this would be after the player exits the catacombs level, and they'll enter out this door here. And basically, as this is blocked on this side and they can't get through, and that door is basically a fake door, so they can't open it. And there's no jumping, so you can't jump. There's basically a trigger box which will trigger another trigger box that's down at the archway to the hallway area, which will, as you can see here, so it activates the trigger. And so if we jump down here, so there's another trigger here, and if when I run or walk through this, you see those two enemies there, they will spawn and then try and attack me. So, yep, so we'll walk through, it triggers these. So we basically have to defeat these, and then one of them will drop the key to the sleeping quarters level. Um, so we'll defeat these guys. Oh, run out of mana. Oh, bloody hell. He's dead. So there you go. So you can see a key that's been just dropped by the enemy. So we pick that up. We'll see that it is not for this door, obviously, because in this later on in this game we've already have this unlocked from that key that's down there by the entrance. So, and obviously it's not for that one because it's not a master key that was dropped. So it's this one, which will lead us basically to the sleeping quarters level eventually.